Hello and welcome. Today I'll be making a fish burger with bacon and cheese. So I'm just going to show you how to do all that. The step is to set up a lined baking tray. So just put this piece of baking paper on top of this tray, and that's going in the oven. Next we need to set this to fan assisted or fan forced. The exact wording may change depending on what your device is. Fan assisted, I'm going to just set this to 190 degrees. Let's open up our packet of fish burgers. And there's our burgers inside. We've got 4 of them, they're all rectangular. So we'll be making 2 burgers, so we'll use 2 of these. Here they are. We're just putting these on a plate. While we're waiting for that, we're going to prepare everything else we need. So we're going to need some bacon. We need to cook that. Our cheese already comes in a bag, pre-cheddar, so we'll just be using that. Nothing to do there. And we'll also be making some chips to go on the side. Here's our pan. We're just going to add a small amount of oil in it. You can use whatever you like, but today I'm using canola oil. I'm just going to heat this up. It's important to make sure you heat the whole thing up, otherwise what you're cooking will actually still stick. So I'll wait for that to heat up, I'll spread up the oil all around, and then I'll put on our bacon. Now the oven's had time to heat up. So we can put our pieces of fish on it. Let's put both of those in there. So we're just going to cook these for 10 minutes on each side. And that's what the package recommends, that's what I'm going to do. So it's now been the first 10 minutes. So it's time to flip these over. I'm just going to grab them with the tea towel. And just try to flip them over. Like this. If you have tongs, you can try that as well. It might be a bit easier. While waiting for that second 10 minutes, this oil's had time to heat up. It's nice and runny now. So that's how you can tell that it's nice and warm, ready to go. Got our bacon already prepared to the side here. So I think I might just add that in now. It's very loud, as you can probably hear. But that's what I move it around, it's got to cook all the sides. This is quite a small portion, but this would be enough room. Probably about 4 minutes each side, then flip it. Make sure it's all cooked nice and well. So I'll leave this here for a couple of minutes, and while I'm waiting for that, I'll get ready to start with the chips. So you can definitely hear that sizzling away in the background. I'm going to use this deep fry to cook our chips. Luckily for me, it does have a setting for chips. Just going to go down to chips, frozen, 6 minutes, 150 degrees. I'm just going to click start to get that start heating up. Let's raise this, so it's not in the oil. I'm going to check on the bacon, and I'm going to put some chips in here. So then as soon as it does heat up, it's ready to go. The bacon's been in here a couple of minutes. As you can see, it's cooking away nicely. I'll probably leave this in for about 2 more minutes and then flip it. I'm just going to turn the temperature down slightly. Looking on the side, it looks like it's starting to come well, not completely cooked, but it is starting to make its way along. I realised it was in the wrong setting. It was for fish, not chips. So chips is 6 minutes at 180 degrees. So let's just fix this up now. That's starting to heat up now. So I'll be back shortly as soon as it's heated up. It's been another couple of minutes. This bacon's still going along nicely. But I think it's probably time just to flip it. Just make sure we do cook both sides. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown on the other side. Let's flip this smaller piece as well. There's a lot of fat in here, so it is fitting quite a bit. Some of it's a bit hard to get under. Again, this is something I could potentially use a pair of tongs for. This one on the side is definitely being a bit difficult. So let's just flip this last piece over. I am using tongs after all. Not all the way cooked. It's a little bit pink there, but we can move that around a bit later if I cook it all. So here are bread rolls. It's nothing special, it's a regular burger roll. I'm just going to cut these in half, so ready to put the burgers in. So the burgers are finally ready and I cut the rolls in half. So let's add the burgers now. So I've put the bacon on this paper towel just to absorb some of the excess fat. I've also put our fish burgers here, as you can see. So now I'm just going to transfer some onto each burger. Move that to the side. I'm going to start with our fish burger. One onto each. There you go. I'm going to put an equal amount of bacon on each as well. To here.
So I thought that since chips are relatively standard, you know what they taste like depending on what you get. The main thing on this is the burger. But I'll just try one of the burgers on video. So you can see I've got a burger here. Try to pick it all off in one go. It's not bad. I think the main problem is the bacon. Bacon's fine, but there's a bit of fat on it. Quite fatty bacon, so I think if we did this again and probably try to get bacon that's less fatty or try to cut the fat off. Other than that, it's quite a decent burger. I noticed that when I was timing everything to try to get it ready, I left the chips a bit too long before I started on those. So the burger in the time taken for the chips has gone a bit cold. It's still slightly warm. But maybe if I did this again, I'd try to retime everything, try to get the chips in maybe when I first put the burger in. We start heating up the oil then for the chips. That way the chips don't take as long, because it was probably about 6 minutes with like the whole cooking time. After the burger was ready, I was waiting on those chips because the oil heated up basically when the burger was ready. So maybe if you try this recipe, you might want to adjust that, or maybe come up with your own order to do things in. But it's not a bad burger. If you like this video, like the video, comment down below your thoughts, and do future videos and subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this in the future.